What is up, everybody? Alex here, back at you with another Starcraft 2 replay. On the bottom right-hand side of our map, we have our red Terran player, Nicolent. On the top left-hand side of the map, we have our blue Terran player, Huku. Now, I'm not sure if this is accurate, but on the loading screen, Nicolent appeared as a bronze-level Terran player, and Huku appeared as a diamond-level Terran player. As I recall, I do believe there might have been some sort of bug that locked certain players into Bronze League despite their MMR, which is the only reason I can see a Diamond level player being placed against a Bronze level player. And so far, Nicolent seems to know what he's doing. He's walling off, has pretty good timings on both the barracks and the refinery here, so I would expect that Nicolent is not a bronze level player, but we will find out soon enough. Right now we have Huku coming in with a scout. I do not expect that this is going to be any sort of proxy play, mainly because we already have a barracks coming in on his side of the map in his main base. So this is more than likely a scout coming in to see what's going on Nicolent's side of the map. And it looks like he will not be able to get in. He does see a typical Terran wall here. We do have two Reapers queued up for Nicolent. One Reaper on Huku's side, so it seems to be a fairly standard and even play. Seems to have canceled and then restarted his orbital command. Not sure what that was about. No orbital command yet for Nicolent. Seems to be focusing on pumping out the workers, though. Has pretty good saturation here. Starting up a factory. Looks like two Reapers running across the map here. Seems that these players are both playing very similar at the moment. Let's see if Huku can get any sort of kills here. Pulling the entire mineral line. Managed to save this worker so far and finish that factory, though. 0 kills so far on this Reaper. Looks like Nicolent will be able to chase that away. And at the same time gets a kill on this Reaper and delays this command center by quite a decent amount of time here. It's possible Huku is just being apprehensive about sending down another worker to finish that off until he takes care of these Reapers. 3 kills on this Reaper, loses 1 Reaper. Does manage to fend off some of this harassment, but still not working on finishing this command center. Nicolent doing a great job at keeping this locked down. Will start working on that command center again. Meanwhile, this command center is finished. I do like this combo, though. Hellion Reaper. Coming in for some more harassment here. Nicolent doing a great job at taking control of this game. Decent control, decent micro on that Reaper. I do not expect that this is a bronze player, unless I've been living under a rock and Bronze League got really strong. Let's see how this goes. Getting close to losing that Reaper. Doing a good job at keeping his cool here, making sure that he doesn't overextend. I may be speaking too soon here. That is a decent amount of Marines. Still keeping this base relatively locked down in terms of mining. Does look like Huku will hold. Nicolent losing a decent amount of units there. Still ahead in workers. Huku also doing a decent job. Both players are doing a decent job of spending that money. Or second there, he was floating 600, but more than likely it's because he was working on micro, defending that harassment there. Coming in again. Nope, not quite, not quite. Huku would be able to hold off this amount of units so far. Looks like Huku might be setting himself up to do some harassment himself here. Standard Terran drop. Interesting, Viking on the ground. I feel like you don't see that too often. I do like the Viking a lot, though. This unit has a lot of utility. Now, let's see what we might... Alright. We do have a Terran drop coming in. Again, these players might catch each other off guard. I don't expect this will turn into a base race, but we'll see about that. This isn't really a combo built for destroying structures so much as destroying bio units. Doing a great job here, destroying a lot of workers. Down to 23 against 47 workers. We do have the drop coming in here, right into the mineral line. Let's see if Huku... Sorry, if Nicolent reacts, and he does. That's a very good reaction time. Loses a chunk of workers. It does look like this command center may go down. Pulling the workers here, though. This is a great position for Nicolent. "12 kills on this Viking. Hero Viking right there. I don't know if I've seen that before. Pulling all the workers. Oh my god. Okay. Now this is turning into a sort of base race. Throwing a tank in the mix here. This tank will go down. Workers going for the command center. Oh my. This command center probably will go down. I'm not sure if either player will be able to build any command centers after this. You refuse her to play. Some sort of banter here. I'm not sure I understand. This game is as good as done. I do not think Nicolent is a bronze player. This command center will go down. Nicolent does rebuild his base. It's possible he canceled some units that were queued up because he did not have 400 minerals. Here we go. Hero SCVs too, I might add. We'll see what Huku does about this. Throwing down some mules, but they will be cleaned up by these Vikings here on the ground. Good call lifting up that command center. Might be too late. Does not even have enough minerals to build an SCV here. We only have 2 Marines on the field. 1 Marine, excuse me. With 33 minerals. 1 supply on the blue Terran side. Command center will go down here more than likely. This command center is going to land. Will not be able to build an orbital command though, which means no mules. This is a useless command center at this point, unfortunately. Huku with the GG. Nicolent mining here. This command center will go down. These buildings will go down. a rude boy. Seems that it was some banter going on. Nicolent coming back with the GG. Does look like this game is as good as done. Huku has left the game, and that concludes our round of TvT. I do not think Nicolent was a bronze player. If Huku was a diamond player, more than likely Nicolent is also a diamond level player. That was some solid play. Very good micro on the Reapers at the beginning of the game. Decent harassment. Was able to lock this base down. Actually stole this base too. Good game overall. Mirror matchups are always interesting to see because the beginning of the games always look so similar. But that will be it for me for this cast. If you like what you see, go ahead and shoot me a like and subscribe. Also, since I am trying to cast ladder games from more casual players, not necessarily pro players, do shoot me an email with any sort of replays you want me to cast, and I will happily do it. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.